Hey everybody, I'm going to post this video up just so that maybe it'll give somebody else an idea or hopefully answer some questions for somebody. Been messing with it for a couple weeks now. Finally got it working how I want. I got this tube from a buddy of mine, so that kind of kicked it off. He told me he was tumbling brass in it. 6-inch tube to a 4-inch reducer here. You might be able to see in there. Just got some like 1.5-inch pieces. Cut piece of 1.5 inch. Quarter it basically lengthwise, and you just take these screws with the rubber grommets on them and screwed them in there. I added this grip tape because of my setup. I didn't want to spin, but here's my tumbler I built. This is a 1/2 horsepower motor. It's a 3450 RPM, 3450 RPM. We got it off of an old air compressor, so I decided to rig it up. Put a 1-inch pulley here to an 8-inch pulley here, and that 8-inch pulley drives a 1/2-inch rod. I got a piece of 1/2-inch ID nylon tubing, slid it over the rod. I got some collars here to keep this centered, this tube here. Put some electrical tape on it just to keep that collar from wearing a groove in there. Obviously replace it when it wears through, whatever. And got some of these caster wheels from Harbor Freight. I think they're a couple bucks. Basically the concept here is, right here is about the balancing point. I let it roll over just far enough to hit these wheels. And they basically just act as an idler. And I built this motor on a hinge system here, so if you had to take the belt off or for whatever reason, if you got the wrong size belt, could, run a little closer. This is just a 2x4 plywood frame. I'll show it to you here real quick. Well, that's what I got. It's been working really good. I can usually get anywhere between 1,000 and 1,500 9mm casings in there at a time. Run a couple drops of Dawn dish soap and some lemon shine, like I'm sure everyone's aware and reads online. It's been working really good for me. So if anybody's got any questions or anything, feel free to ask. Thanks.